Let me fix myself. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about being single. I don't know if a lot of people might not know, or you do know, but yeah, I'm single. What can I say? It's it's not bad. And I was watching a video yesterday on this YouTuber I follow. He's a Christian, and it just got me curious. I'm like, how he's also single, and just gave me the this idea to do a live and to also talk about my experience, to talk about how it's been going for me, how um sorry, I'm fixing this a little bit. I want it to look nice. I need a desk. Hopefully this doesn't fall. I need lighting. The lighting that I had broke. um it's interesting how most of us, we all desire that person. We all desire somebody to be with. um and I feel like that's for everyone. Everybody wants that somebody that is going to be with them and love them and care for them. But yeah, I wanted to I was like, I should do some like questions um and answer them on live. Let me see if I find them. I got them on my phone. I don't like this lighting. No. It says I'm gonna answer them, or yeah, as the best as I can. But yeah, it says, do you feel lonely when you're alone? Um Very, very personal question right off the bat. But at first I feel like I did um feel alone, especially when you get off of like a long relationship, or a marriage that you had. But I feel like I slowly started to focus on other things, like my son, like my family. Um, like I said, I don't have much friends, but I guess the friends that I do have. Um, and just also, I feel like with my relationship with God, I don't feel alone. And if I do, I try to sing, I try to read the Bible, I try to think positive things, I try to not how do you say, not think negatively, because I feel like that doesn't really help much. So yeah, I definitely try to think positively, and just stay busy. But to answer the question, um, yes, it does feel lonely when you're alone. When you're alone, yeah, when you don't have somebody. But yeah, I try my best to you know stay busy, and having friends definitely helps to not feel so much that way. Having uh, a very family, a close family, or something like that. Yeah, having family for sure helps, and spending time with them. Um, but yeah, there's moments for sure, and I feel like that's a normal part of life, and I feel like you just have to learn to learn from it, and learn from the journey that you're on. Um, like being single. I feel like I've gotten so much closer to God. I've gotten so much benefits from it. Um, And when I used to think like it was something so negative and something um so bad. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna do? Like I constantly I depended on somebody to be with, somebody to just be with me most of the time. And if I didn't have that, I was like, oh, is there something wrong with me? Just always, I was always just, I feel like depending on somebody, somebody to be with me, somebody to always be there for me. And yeah, I feel like now I'm just discovering who I am. I'm learning, what I like, what I don't like. I'm learning from like what I want for my relationship. I've learned that, I'm very picky. I'm very picky, and not like with I mean like with relationships. And if somebody like tries to talk to me, tries to like, come and like ask me out or just anything like that, it's like I can see them, like I can see the person, like it's so weird. Like I can see them from a mile away and I can just tell if I'm gonna like the person or not, like by the way that they uh how to say, by the way that they present themselves, by the way that they act. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's weird, but I can just see if I'm gonna like them like right away. I don't know, kind of that way. And I just like I don't really yeah. I don't really have a lot of guy friends or girls that are my friends. Is that sad? Oh my gosh. But I'm looking for more friends, girls that are friends. But anyways, I'll move to the next question. Uh, is it normal to be single? I don't know how to answer this. But like I was saying, um, I feel like a lot of people have made being single like, oh my gosh, like what's wrong with you? Like I said, like I've said that before. Like I would see when I was in middle school, was it? I think it was middle school. I would see all of my friends, like, no, wait, were they my friends? Well, just a lot of people with boyfriends, with girlfriends, and I'd be like, oh, like I want that. Like, you want to be with the crowd, I guess. You want to be cool. It's just like I feel like that's when it started. To me, more like wanting to fit in and wanting that person, that person to complete me. And I feel like that's how society is. It's like a pressure. It's like a pressure for you to fit in, a pressure for you to like, you have to belong. You like, they make it, and it is nice. I feel like it is nice once you find that right person. But I feel like a lot of people are just um not taking it seriously, like just have set dating mainly just like to hook up and to have fun and fun and then just move on to the next. And I feel like um that's really not what dating should be about. I feel like dating should be about finding the right person, who you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. I feel like just being with people for just a short period of time and then leaving and then going on to the next. I feel like that affects the person. Might affect the person, but I feel like it also affects you and not in a good way. Um, from personal experience, I would say, but yeah, I feel like being single should be more normalized, or what was the question? Let me see what is it on my phone. One moment. Is Yeah, I feel like to me it should be normal. To me, it is normal to be single. I feel like I feel like especially youth. When they're single, I feel like they are also pressured in a lot of ways, like I said, and this was years ago. When I was younger, I felt pressured to be cool, to be like everybody else in my school. Because that's what I saw. I saw people, a lot of people, a lot of the people that I went to school with, going out, holding hands, all this stuff. Just a lot of people talking, a lot of my friends saying, like, oh my gosh, like I have a boyfriend, or oh my gosh, this person has a boyfriend, and just it just made it seem like so awesome and like so cool. And I feel like that shouldn't be normalized. I feel like it should be normalized to be single, to especially at a young age, especially when you're like from 10 to 24. I feel like you really need that time to discover yourself, to discover who you are. And it's not bad to date. I mean, if that's what you really want, that's your choice. That's, you have free will. But I feel like that's going to limit when once you get into a relationship, around those ages, because it's going to limit your interaction with a lot of people. Why? Because I mean, not everybody is controlling, but it's like you can't really communicate with the opposite sex. If you are in a relationship, you can't really have those kinds of friendships. And not just that, I feel like in a lot of limitations, like you can't do certain things that they don't like. You can't do a lot of things. You have to in a way, you have to accommodate them, you have to. And it's not bad. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that you need to discover yourself. It should be a journey to discover yourself, and make friends, meet people, make meet good people. Okay, good people. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, meet good people, and make friends, make lifelong friends, and um, what else? And also strengthen your relationship with God, because I feel like it's a necessity. God is a necessity. And then I feel like afterwards, definitely ask the Lord for that person that you want, and take things slow. And I feel like this is where I have struggled, where I can say that I have messed up a lot, is patience. Because I when I was younger, I wanted everything, like no, I want it all right now. Like I want it all right now, like, and now, and it's like I want a boyfriend, I want a job, I want a car, I want to be famous. No, just I'm joking. Um, and it was just like, I was impatient, and I feel like patience is so important, and so important, especially um when you're a youth. I feel like I always wanted to like everything so fast, and that's not how it should be. We need to enjoy things, enjoy our youth, enjoy um taking the bus to school, enjoy making friends at school, enjoy our homework, or our time off in summer, our friends, enjoy being, young, going out, going with the family, and just having a good time. Um, but yeah, I don't know if that answered it. I think I went like above and beyond. Anyways, next question about being single. Well, let's see what the other question is. What do you say when asked, "Are you still single?" Uh, I don't know if I even get asked that a lot. Are you still single? I honestly, I don't get mad. Like, what is it? This other day, somebody asked me like, what did they ask me? I forgot what. It was like, oh, like, how's that going for you? Like, oh yeah, they asked me like, oh, so do you have somebody? And I was like, no. And she's like some. I think she said like, how's that going for you? And I was like, I was like, "It's going good." Like, I think they were expecting a different answer, but I was like, I'm happy, like, I'm doing good." And like, I don't have a problem with being asked that, because I feel like I said again, society, like, expects you, and, like, makes you want to feel ashamed, or makes you want to feel bad for being single or for not having a partner. And it's like, no, like, I've learned that it's a good it's good, it's not. I've Like, I told her, I have gotten close with God. I have gotten closer with him. I have more freedom. I'm able to do whatever I want. um I you know I I'm able to also spend time with myself, of course, with my family. And it's like, I feel like society makes it look so bad, like being single, like, oh my gosh, like, what is wrong with you? And it's like, sometimes there's nothing wrong. And it's like, it's not that I want to be single forever. Okay, I'm not trying to say that, but it's like, I'm waiting for the right person, and I'm waiting on God, and I'm trusting on God to give me that right person. And if that doesn't happen, it's like, I'm also okay with that. And I pray God to give me that strength, and to help me to accept that, if that's his will for my life. But I am also open to that. Like I said, if there is somebody that is going to be for me, um, and I will accept that, if God has that for me. But am I like seeking it everywhere I go? Am I seeking for that person? Like, oh my gosh, it's you. Like, oh my gosh, like you're my person. Like, no. Like, I've learned to just chill, to chill, and to trust in God, and what's meant for me. God knows what is meant for me, and I trust God. And it's like, I'm not trying to force things anymore like I did before, which I try to force everything. I try to force relationship, force friendships, force things that just weren't meant to be, and that didn't go well for me. That went really bad for me. And and yeah, I've learned from that experience, that the people who are gonna want you, are gonna seek you, and are gonna, um, be there for you and care for you. And yeah, we'll move on. What are your boundaries? Boundaries. I feel like just respect, and honesty, um, and just, being funny, being, I don't know if that's a boundary, but yeah, just being a good person, and just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely, talk about that also with them. And I feel like it will all come together once I meet that right person, and like I said, I can just tell, like, if I just see you, like, like, I can just tell by your attitude, by how you behave. I can just tell if like I if like I even will consider you. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, I'm like at a point in my life where it's like, I'm not really looking for anything that is not serious. I don't mind having guy friends, but it's like, you have to let me know. Like, I would like to know, because I don't want to, um, later on be like, oh, like, I like him, and then let you know, and then you be letting me know, like, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Like, other question. What didn't work for you in past relationships? Oh my gosh, it was and it was a lot. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll just talk about my past marriage, or my past yeah, my past marriage that I had. What it didn't work. We just didn't have any communication. We didn't have good communication. We wouldn't really talk about things. I felt very ignored and very like what is it called, the very unwanted by him. And what was the question again? Let me see. Yeah, and yeah, that definitely didn't work for me because I desire, I mean, I like attention, not every second, but that is something that I look for. If I'm with somebody, if I'm going to be with somebody, I definitely uh want that person to be attracted to me, not just, I don't know, just attracted to me, and just acknowledge me, and just yeah, just definitely not ignore me. And um, yeah, I think that's very important to me. And um, just what else? Let me see. I forget the question. Oh my goodness! What didn't you? And what else didn't work in my past? It was too much things that didn't work out in the past. In the past relationships, oh my gosh, they worked constantly. It was just like literally like I wouldn't see them like almost the whole day. And I felt like I was a single parent, like a single person. Like I felt so alone. I felt so alone, like almost every day. Every day I felt so lonely. I would literally, sometimes it would be like from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I would be by myself. So definitely would want somebody who works like a regular job, like 8 to 3, 8 to 4, and who values family over, and over their work, and makes that a priority for sure. Um, yeah, I think those are the main ones that I wanted to share, that I want to share. What else? What did work in the past? What did work in my past relationship? Well, if it did work, we wouldn't be divorced. But let me see. In my past relationships, what did work? There probably is some, but I can't think of anything right now. It's just like, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Next question. Do you love yourself? Why do I love myself? I feel like I do. I feel like I do definitely, and I feel like taking this time to spend and to find myself and to have that relationship with God, I feel like shows that in a way that I do love myself, because it's easy to go into a relationship and to just try to find that person that fills you, that completes, that you think will complete you. But I feel like at the end, it's the most important relationship you can have is with God, is finding God and knowing God. And once you have that, and I feel like then you're able to form a relationship. And the rest is going to come. But I feel like I always just wanted that in a person, somebody to fill me, and I didn't want that relationship or have that relationship with God. I didn't spend time with Him. I didn't seek Him. I didn't read the Word. I would just do what I wanted, and not not seek Him, and just try to make my marriage work, and I was like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? And everything that I would do like just wouldn't work. And I feel like I gave it my all. I was giving it my all, and I feel like the person was was just not giving their all. Like I feel like the person was giving like 10%, and I was giving like 100%, and that's draining. That's draining, and that's hard to make the relationship work when one person is making all the effort, when one person is doing their best, and the other person doesn't acknowledge that, and the other person doesn't even care for that, for what you're doing. And they wouldn't necessarily say it, but they would show it with their actions. And I feel like I definitely do love myself now that I um, have have been alone, have just taken time to learn more about myself and how I am, and just knowing God and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. Um, are you happy? Are you happy? What kind of questions are these? Who wrote these questions? I'm just kidding. um, well, I'm the one who decided to do these questions, and so um, am I happy? It's like, yes, I would say I am happy. Um, I am happy where I'm at right now. Do I desire sometimes a relationship? Do I desire sometimes somebody to be with, somebody to kiss goodnight, somebody to hold, somebody to love? Yes, I do. But I feel like I said, I'm patient, and I don't want to force things because I've learned that it won't work out when you force things. Everything, I ask God, and I say if it's His will, if His will, and if not, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Just knowing God, and having the relationship with Him, and spending time with my loved ones, with the people I care about, going to church, helping helping out in church, serving others, just staying busy at work, staying busy with YouTube. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time. I don't go a lot on vacations, but I'm planning on I'm going on one soon for my birthday, and I'm excited. Like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I am enjoying life, and enjoying being single. Um, but yeah, just trusting God. I'm just trusting God, and to answer your question, I am happy. I am. Okay, next question. What are your goals? Why are you asking about my goals? My goals are just to grow. My goals are just to grow as a person, and in my relationship with God, I just to seek Him and know Him more, and you know, just be better, be a better person. I don't know. I haven't really thought about goals, but yeah, like it seems so professional. Like, let's see. Mm, yeah, my goals, and hopefully I'm hoping to, um, and what am I hoping for? I'm hoping to travel more, those are some of my goals, to travel more, to see different places, and hopefully with a partner if God allows. Ready for what? What does it say? Are you ready? Oh, if I'm ready for a romantic connection in my life. Um, I feel like, and this is the last question. Um, I've been single for so long. Um, it's not that I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't like it, but I feel like I've learned so much, and I definitely would say that I am ready for a relationship. um, but then again, like, maybe I'm not. But the way that I see it is, I've learned already so much, and but I definitely feel like I'm still learning and I'm still wanting to be better for sure. But if you would ask me that, if I'm ready for a romantic relationship, I definitely say I am. I am, but like I said, I'm also not willing to settle for anything. I'm very observant and I'm very aware of what I want, and I know what I want. So, yeah, I think that's how I'll leave it at. I'll leave it at that. um, yeah, I think that's all the questions that I have. And yeah, I hope this helps you in some way. If you're single, you know, um, stay strong. Don't settle for just anybody. You're God's creation, and God loves you, and God wants the best for you. Um, and just constantly keep praying and asking God, to show you who that person is and to help you to find that person that is for you and trust him. Yeah, I don't want to say that to not get married. I don't want this video to come off as like, don't get married, like, single is stay single forever. Like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say here. I feel that marriage is beautiful and marriage is amazing, and then it's something that God created. But we need to find that person, that correct person, and be with that one person for life, and not, and not take our freedom, like if it's just to play around, and damage all these hearts, damage all these people. I feel like it should be something very important when you do seek that person. You know, make sure that they're the ones for you. That you don't just go at it like, oh, 'cause I just want to have some fun, and then I'm done. Like, no, I feel like everybody has a heart and everybody feels, and we need to, um, how do I say it? We need to respect people, and just take relationships seriously, take marriage seriously. Like, I feel like take a relationship like if it's going to be your marriage. Once you decide to date that person, you need to see them like as if you're going to be marrying them. Why? Because that's what it should be. The single people, and you can do this. Keep seeking God, keep trusting in God, and don't just go with anybody just because you're tired of being alone. And be patient and learn patience, and gain wisdom, and read your Bible, and have a relationship with God, and God will help you. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.